Shani, and welcome to the show. Amukelani are Trendz live. Bitola mina, you can sani Koza, but because you know we're family now, you can call me Candy. Listen, I am a Tswana speaking girl, but tonight you see I am fully in my Tsonga girl bag, all anticipation for Heritage Day next week Tuesday on the 24th of September. As per usual, we have a jam-packed show for you this evening with performances by singer-songwriter The Viokulati, and we're bringing some Maskandi flair to your scenes with Abafana Bagamkumeni, also known as Ezasenkundlu. So you need to get comfortable and stay right where you are for the next hour. Now, in the world of entertainment, it never sleeps. So let us take a look at news that made headlines in the entertainment space this week.
This week, the world saw the arrest of music mogul P. Diddy for various charges, including racketeering and sex trafficking. He appeared in court where his proposed bail of $50 million was rejected. He will remain behind bars until his trial date. His family showed up to support him, and defense attorney Marka Angfiglo spoke to reporters outside of court.
He's ready, he's focused. He has been ready to defend this case since he first found out about this case. Nothing has changed from his perspective. I obviously would much prefer to fight this case with him out of jail, and we are going to try to bring that about through additional legal process. But wherever he is, his resolve is the same. He believes he's innocent. I believe he's innocent. And we're going to fight this case with all of our might until we don't have to fight any longer.
Historical epic Shogun won the Best Drama Award at the prestigious 76th Emmy celebrations, celebrating the best in television. Shogun is a story about political machinations in the 17th century Japan. Also won acting awards for Japanese stars Hiroyuki Sanada and Anna Sawai.
And the Emmy goes to Hiroyuki Sanada. It was an East meets West dream project with respect. And Shogun taught me that when people work together, we can make miracle. We can create a better future together. Thank you so much.
Still in film, renowned actress Halle Berry has put on her producer cap and walked the red carpet at the premiere of the first film, Never Let Go, released by her production company, Halle Holly. According to the 59-year-old actress, the company will tell stories with women in mind. The horror film also features William Catlett, Percy Daggs IV, and Anthony B. Jenkins. Tributes have been pouring in for the late brother to Michael Jackson, member of the Jackson 5 and Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Tito Jackson. Wreaths were laid this week on his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. As a result, his sister musician Janet Jackson has cancelled headlining at a festival in South Africa this weekend. The 70-year-old singer and guitarist also had a solo career as a blues musician since 2003. He released 2 studio albums. US Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour and Gabrielle Union were part of the star-studded guests who attended the Burberry show recently at London Fashion Week. Fashion pulls in people from all walks of life, including singer Normani, rappers Jack Harlow and Giggs, plus celebrity stylist Law Roach. This season saw Burberry's creative director Daniel Lee present his 4th collection. London is the second leg of the month-long Spring-Summer 2025 calendar that began in New York. All She Can Do Is Win. The South African artist Tyler will be performing at the Victoria's Secret fashion show alongside headliner and icon Cher. It's been reported that she was chosen for her vibrant personality and innovative take on pop and R&B. The show makes its return after a year-long hiatus in New York.
What a beautiful wrap of all things happening in entertainment this week. However, South Africa is mourning the passing of 3 great talents in the entertainment industry. The acting fraternity has lost some of its most senior and experienced members. Tonight on Trendz Live, we take a moment to pay tribute. The infamous Isidingo icon, Georgie Papaji Zamdela, whose real name is Darlington Michaels, was remembered by his family and friends at a memorial service held at the Soweto Theatre yesterday. The 7-year-old actor will be laid to rest tomorrow. Another relentless thespian, Sello Motlobong, has also passed on this week, and he will be laid to rest tomorrow at West Park Cemetery. Motlobong is remembered by many for playing the character of Sobajtajeni Kokobela, Robala Kahotso. And last but not least, in the statement, the family of musician, actor and director, 83-year-old Timmy Kwebulana, shared that he passed last night after a short illness. The Cape Town-born actor will be remembered for his roles in television shows such as Fishy Fusions and Mazinho.q. We are sending so much love to their family, their friends, but more than anything, to you guys as fans as well, because we've lost some really amazing icons. For now, though, we're taking a quick ad break, and when we come back, so much more is in store for you right here on Trendz Live. Welcoming you back to Trendz Live. You know it's engaged with us by now, so head on over to X and find us at Trendz on SABC. Before the break, we had a performance by Abafana Bagamgumeni, who are still in studio with us to talk all things about their music, their brand new album, and they'll be taking to the stage again. For now, Oktoberfest is the world's largest Volksfest, featuring a beer festival and a traveling carnival, and it's held annually in Munich, Bavaria, from mid or late September to the first Sunday in October, with more than 6 million international and national visitors attending the event. South Africa held their very own in Pretoria last weekend, and of course, we were on the ground for some good old fun and prost. Check it out.
A heritage celebration where every corner bursts with sounds of toe-tapping folk music, the irresistible aroma of sizzling German food, and a showcase of centuries-old traditions that will make you feel like you've stepped right into the heart of Germany.
You know, in September, we have Heritage Day in South Africa. And the Oktoberfest is part of the German heritage. Yeah, so of course the Oktoberfest is not representing all of Germany, but especially the south of Germany. But we have much more heritage, we have much more festivities, we have much more culture in Germany. And the German embassy is proud to have the German school representing this part of German culture, especially in Heritage Month, September, in South Africa.
The origins are very long in the past in Bavaria and in the 19th century in the beginning. And it started as an annual fest, and now it's a tradition for about 200 years.
This is the original Oktoberfest that takes place in the Southern Hemisphere. So there's one that happens in Germany, in Munich. This is the South African one, and it's the one that, for Africa and everything. This is what brings in, brings people from Germany and South Africa together.
No celebration of Germany would be complete without its iconic food and drinks. Today, the star of the show was the Eisbein, cooked to perfection and served just right.
We've got Eisbein, we've got Kassler, we've got Shashlik, we've got Lebkuchen, we've got so many different varieties of traditional German food, traditional Oktoberfest food. So we also have Weisswurst available in the morning. Also, we've got traditional German desserts at the Mokka-Stube. So we do a whole range of German traditional food. We start about 6 or 7 months beforehand already with the Lebkuchen. So they get made and baked.
Oktoberfest is where tradition, community, and fun come together in celebration of culture. Whether you've come for the food, the music, or just the experience, this festival is the perfect way to enjoy a taste of Germany right here in Mzansi. And these ladies came looking the part in traditional way. I joined in the fun and gave this outfit a South African twist.
Thank you, ladies. Now I feel like a princess, and besides I'm standing next to princesses and the queen. Okay, I'm gonna say I feel like a princess and a queen, and you guys must say yes, honey. Yeah. Okay, must I start?
Yes.
Okay, but I wanna say it in German. I feel like a princess and a queen, and then you guys must say yes, honey.
You say, ich fühle mich wie eine Prinzessin und eine Königin. Ich fühle mich wie eine Prinzessin oder Königin.
Ich bin Prinzessin and a Königin.
Yes, honey.
Yes, honey. What is this thing called that you're wearing?
This is called Lederhosen. This is an old Bavarian work pants. This is great for keeping out the elements. If you fell or something, the leather keeps you safe. And it was also, not these ones because they're very short, but it was great for the Bavarian Alps where it gets really cold. And so the leather kept them warm.
Well, I'm also wearing a Lederhosen. The difference is his are hanging on his shoulders while I'm wearing a belt. So that's the two ways you can have them.
Okay, I had to come in there and explain this. There is no way you can rock these shorts and these pants if your calves are not calving. So you have to work out so that your calf can calve.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you must gym.
Yeah, lots. Walking up and downstairs. Lots
Only?
of stuff. No, and also carrying lots of beer.
Cover the calves. Rienye? Nazo. Okay. Nazo. Okay. It's not Oktoberfest without German beer. And man, they have a lot of variations when it comes to their beer. This one that I'm holding, it's like Gemere with a kick of something. I haven't tasted this one, but and then I'm going to Prost, which means toast. Can we Prost?
Absolutely, Prost.
Prost. What is this one?
So this one for me is the Pilsner. It's a German-style Pilsner, which is it's always been my favorite since the start of the brewery in 2015.
No, I found my favorite. This ginger tasting one. What is it called?
I think that's the Radler, which is a type of shandy. So it's half Pilsner and half lemonade, which is a very traditional drink in Germany.
Prost.
Prost.
Whooshy.
Maskandi hit-making duo Abafana Baramkumeni have promised to take listeners on an emotional journey of love, deception and ambition in the latest album titled Love Bite. This 11-track project dropped in late August and has already raked in millions of streams across the digital platforms with the hit single Nyakudinga Dali. They're here to infuse us with the Maskandi vibe this Heritage Month. So Puti Sanbonani and I'm going to Trendz live, right?
Sanbonani.
Aibo! Aibo! So tala nini futhi
Sanbonani.
I know Sanbonani. Hey!
Yebo siyavuma.
Aibo!
Siyanibingelela. Balandeli bomculo kaMaskandi. Yebo siyavuma.
I know, Siyabonga. I'm a lucky girl getting two men singing to me. I'm so fortunate. But I have to congratulate you guys on the album. But Siyabonga Guti, like, it's streaming, it's getting a lot of big traction. Mandabanga Guti nina nje yini about Nyakudinga Dali abantu abayithanda kangaka?
Engakusho abantu basemhlabeni uthando ngazi noma ngizothi into abayenza kakhulu noma into abajabulisa ngayo kodwa nje uthando ngasho uma uphila umuntu lubalekile manje savele sababhalela ingoma ethi njengomphefumulo ngiyakudinga Dali ngingaphila kanjani ngaphandle kwakho Candy.
Concentrated. Manje, we've got the brand new album to Puma last month. How did you guys come up with this name? Is the album title?
Hey, yabona le album lena ngendlela abantu abayithanda ngayo ngendlela abayibukele ngayo. Ngingasho ukuthi kushuthi idlo zivumile. Ngiyala yonke sihlale senza kodwa sisuke sithi senze show. Nakulokho ke bese senze show kodwa lengavila sisuka kakhulu ahlala phezulu. Okubonakusayo ukuthi hayi kusho ukuthi idlo zivumile. Ngisho njalo nje.
Amen.
Ngoba bayithanda kakhulu abantu.
Ngiyayithanda kakhulu nami ngiyayithanda nje futhi myself ngiyayithanda but ngifuna ukukhuluma ngayo futhi Love Bite ukuthi nje benikhuluma ukuthi you guys said that the messaging behind the album nisho ukuthi ngifuna ukukhuluma ngezinto ezompilo uthando. Why was that messaging so important for Love Bite?
Mongathi uyabuka sisiwami unalo uthando lufuna ukulahlekelwa ivelu. Thina njengamaciko ama-artist kumele sizame ukwenza ingoma sivuselele yazi ukuze umuntu ebalise ethi yabona ingoma ethi Love Bite ikhuluma ukuthi uze umuntu ebalise since aqala ukudata
sure
akayazi akaze ayithole iLove Bite manje ingoma ithi nami sengiyayifuna utshela umuntu wakhe ukuthi nami sengiyayidinga iLove Bite
saying ready for yona no ngiyabuzwa. But we have to talk about the fact that you guys have been doing music since 2012. Yini ngomculo eniyenza ukuthi ningene kuwo, like what was it about it?
Umculo into esikhule ngayo ekhaya kwaMseleku. Ngingasho ngithi isibongo sakwaMseleku isibongo esaba nenhlahla esikhulu because amaciko omculo akhona ngoba ngaphandle kaMaskandi kudala kokukhona ubheki Mseleku ijazz kokukhona uwendi Mseleku uzokhumbula umlandeli womculo ukuthi ngikhuluma noma ngagugula ofike ebathole kwase kuba khona kuMaskandi kubaba umahawukela igcokama lika Mseleku ilona ke inqalabutho kaMaskandi kwaMseleku wafundisa ke nabo naye abanye ngoba wathi mayedlula emhlabeni
legacy to continue.
Yes waqhubeka umgqumeni uthe naye sesifundisile wadlula emhlabeni nathi satheka over saqhubeka ezabafana kwamgqumeni njengaye umgqumeni wenza abafana bakamhawukela waphinda wenza amagcokama ukuhlonipha igama lika baba umahawukela igcokama lika Mseleku iyona ke into esiyenzayo thina ukupush legacy yomculo wakithi kwaMseleku.
Ngiyakuzwa but must find out ukuthi why is it so important ukuthi ngiqhubeke nale legacy liphushe lo mculo, why ibalekile for nina niyenze lento leyo?
uMaskandi kahle kahle uyithina uqobo njengoba echaza njengoba futhi sizalelwe ngaphansi kwayo lento yabona manje njengoba nje vele senza uMaskandi
siphila wona ngoba lento sincelebeleni njobe echaza nje ukuthi kwakukhona nobani kuyabonakalisa ukuthi lensila kaMaskandi lensila yomculo selo uyaba khona komseliko.
Hayi mina ngiyathanda kuzwa lokho. Manje I have to speak about ubutweni oshile vele umqumeni. Yini like that one thing engayisho ukuthi nifunde kuye any practiceayo nifaka emculweni wenu every day since that time nisebenza naye?
Engakusho nje mina kwibhovel kade umuntu ekhathele buyokhuleni. Sifundile okuningi ngoba kushuthi besine workshop ekhaya. Kokuqala nje ufuna uhlonipha abalandeli. Ngoba abelungu bakho moya artist. Mangathiwa abalandeli abakusupport nalento yenzayo ngeke isebenze. Buthi uyihlonipha wena uthande nalento oyenzayo because sibaningi nakwamseleko kodwa ngokweyidalwa nezithunqa zakhona nakho thina sikhona siyayiphusha baningi ababengakwenza kodwa lento kuyacaca ukuthi kunomuntu omdala mhlawumbe ongasekho oyidlozi lalento uqobo uyakwazi ke nokuyibonela umuntu ozohlonipha umsebenzi wakhe.
And niyawuhlonipha and futhi niwenza kamnandi futhi. I mean, you've also worked with other really big legends on like albums that you've had since 2012. I mean, Abo Shwi, Abo Phuzi Khemisi, But how was it working with them? I mean, those are legends. How was it working with such legends?
Bekumnandi kakhulu. Kuthina nje njengabantwana ngoba sizingane zabo ukubona. Uyabona? Cishe izihlathi izizalo abanye seboqalile umculo noma sathi sikhula bawuqala. Bathi ke indlela ibuzwa kwabaphambili. Lokho okwenza ukuthi nabo baba bevuma ukuza kuthina baboni labafana bayahlonipha. Ngoba kube mhlambe singabantu abangayiphathi kahle. Sasothi noma sifaka isicelo sidecline ngendlela ongayiphathi ngendlela. Kodwa thina siyayihlonipha siyamazi umuntu omdala omncane. Indlela esiphethe ngayo nje kulomsebenzi wethu esiwenza ngoba ikakhulukazi sihlonipha wona ngoba sihlonipha laba abantu bakithi abawusebenzela kakhulu besaphila baze badlule emhlabeni mangathiwa senza okungekhona ngabe siphoxe idala uqo.
Amen. But sakiseni ngifuna ukubuza wena ukuthi nje what's next? I mean sine album nangomculo omusha sizonibona kuphi in performer futhi or kwenzakalani kune tour that we could be expecting like something engingatshela abantu ekhaya?
Engikusho nje bafowethu lokho ufuna ukukhuluma ngendlela eqondile. Ingoma iphumile imnandi iduma umhlaba wonke abantu bayayithanda. Kodwa kunenkinga khona la kubafowethu laba abahleli bemicimbi. Into abayenzayo basengiziswa ngabantu ngoba abafowethu laba okuyibona engathi igama labo selithe Maskandi. Bahlulekile ukuthi uMaskandi bekwazi ukuthi bawulwele ekutheni Maskandi uhlala umile ngaso sonke isikhathi ngoba njengoba ngikhuluma ngabantu abaphambili kumele ngabe ibona kahle kahle abanegalelo ekutheni bekwazi ukuthi betshena abahleli bemicimbi ukuthi ngempela uMaskandi kumele uhloniphe ifanele. Manje bona basuka beyokwenza incelebane zawo bengephansi kwabo kube yibona futhi abatshena abahleli bemicimbi ukuthi ngicela niqasho bani ngicela ngabaqasho.
No, ngiyakuzwa lapho Bhutwa but mina ngifuna ukunibonga for lo mculo niwenzayo. Sifuna ukubonga the fact that you're preserving the music of Maskandi and just wishing you everything of the best. The great thing is that nizoculela abantu futhi lana ekhaya so bengicela ukuniphi stage iperforma yeningi ngifuna ukuhlala nami mara angikwazi ukujiva what's needed. So I'm going to let you guys take over the stage. We're going to take a quick ad break and when we come back it's more Trendz Live. Nyamba nyamba.
Yashiya kanjalo.
Uthando lwakho udaliwe mlukuthamala. Uthando lwakho udaliwe mlukuthamala. Uma nginawe dalile kitchini. Uthando lwakho udaliwe mlukuthamala. Ilanga pila kanjani, apande wako
The only place you need to be on a Friday evening is right here on SABC News Channel 404. And that is not even a suggestion, it's a recommendation and it's a fact. Especially with the weather outside, we hope that and that the show is keeping you nice and cozy tonight. Now on to things that spark light. Candles are used for numerous occasions and purposes, with their enchanting fragrance from a burning candle in any space producing various feelings. But have you ever wondered how candles are made? Well, Trendz Live producer Didi Ntlemweleketsi took a short left to Northcliffe in Johannesburg to participate in a candle making masterclass. Let's find out what this intriguing process entails.
Thank you so much for coming. My name is Tabi. I'm a candle maker.
A breathtaking day in spring. And believe me when I say this candle making experience brings a special touch to the season. Tabi, where does your love for candle making come from?
I've always loved nice fragrances. I grew up with my mom spraying, the room mist in the house, your lavender. Then that's when I learned how to make scented candles. And I said, you know what, I can actually teach other people, transfer my skills, and it can actually be serious, not just a hobby. I create candles for weddings. I create for baby showers, for bridal showers, for birthdays, if they want to do it for gifting. So they're relevant for all those events. In our master classes, we basically explain the different types of waxes and what they're used for. We give manuals so that when someone gets home, they can refer to the manual. If they want to start making candles for themselves, we teach them how to use silicone molds, how to use acrylic molds, and the overall in candle making, you need to understand how to measure your fragrances and what tools you need to use in candle making.
Now on to the real work. We position wicks in the center of glass jars. Wicks are the thread or sometimes wooden material where you ignite the fire of the candle. Wax is then poured and carefully measured into a separate jar. As if on a scientific experiment, adding color and fragrance to the wax creates a beautiful combination of the ingredients mainly required for the candles.
Sometimes I find it very hard to get the colors of the candles that I want to use for certain prayer. Coming here has answered everything that I was asking myself all along.
If you're someone that is struggling with anxiety or you're stressed and you just need to calm down, candles can really help you. Dim your lights, light your candles, and just enjoy the environment. Read your book. For romance, they're very important as well. They make it, look lovely. So yeah, candles really play a good role in romance as well.
We also placed our waxes with enchanting fragrances into silicone molds. The entire session takes about 3 to 4 hours, most of which depends on the size of the candles we're making. It's an exhilarating moment to witness the shapes, colors, and sizes of the candles when removed from the silicone molds.
Candle making, it's actually broad. It's more, you can make it more personal. It's not only about a candle just for lighting. I feel very happy because now I can take my skill. I also got a starter pack. I can take it home. I can teach my kid. I can teach my mother. So I'm happy because I'll be taking this experience home with me.
It was extremely rewarding. I learned a lot of new skills. I learned more about the products. I learned more about scents. And I also learned that there's a science behind candle making because there's a lot of calculations. Tabby is very interactive. I'm a very inquisitive person and I got all my questions answered. And throughout the process, you got to play with colors, play around with colors, mixing of fragrances, and met a lot of amazing people in the process.
Here's a precautionary tip to avoid spoiling a pleasant experience with candles.
There are people who have a bees allergy and it's not vegan friendly. So if you're going to give that type of candle, someone needs to know the type of wax that was used for this candle. If you have eczema or skin irritations, you need to understand when you're a candle maker the type of waxes that are skin friendly or ones that will aggravate someone's allergies. You need to know the natural waxes and the waxes that are not natural. It's fun. You have to enjoy the creative aspect of it. You have to be passionate about it. You have to enjoy the fragrances. You know, if you see how you make something from start all the way to the end and you see the end product, they come in different shapes, they come in different sizes. You can play with colors, you can play with fragrances, you can use your grapefruit, you can use your lavender, your citronella. You know, it's really amazing, you know, to see the colors and to actually enjoy them.
This intricate and intimate masterclass made it so much easier to understand the makings of candles. I was genuinely amazed by the detail and accuracy which goes into the process. It's no wonder they beam so much love and light in all our hearts during all seasons. So go ahead and light a candle.
From candles to other creative projects that are coming up this Heritage Month, this one is celebrating culture through music with a cool concept called Afri Karaoke. Yes, you heard right. A twist of karaoke by getting us to revive, celebrate and preserve African traditional songs. Insights state that the urban young adults of today don't know the lyrics or meaning to traditional songs, and I myself am very guilty. So Inkunze Mnyama partnered up with South African artist Younger Chief and Ndadestana to ensure that we do better out there at our cultural gatherings through a docu-series that will premiere on SABC 1 on Heritage Day.
So we're here to celebrate heritage in a different kind of way and highlight it through music with, you know, using authentic new age artists in South Africa who are able to push the needle on that. Speak to us a bit more about what this whole partnership and campaign is about.
So Afri Karaoke is all about reminding us of the importance of our heritage. And then Insight says, this is research by the way, millennials and Gen Zs don't know the lyrics of our traditional songs and the meanings behind our traditional songs. So we got an opportunity to actually go and find out in the streets of Johannesburg, and lo and behold, it is true, right? And essentially this celebration through music, they're saying we don't actually have to nitpick about who doesn't know the songs or what the lyrics are, but rather how can we teach you? So Castle Mozart went on a campaign to say we'll put the songs on our website, we'll even put the lyrics and the meanings so that you learn. So the next time we actually have a celebration or a wedding or umgidi, that can happen. The importance of them teaming up with young artists who are relevant today, you need to speak to people who are already doing it. Because the moment you don't speak to the people who are already doing it, it's like, you know? So, and I don't think it's a campaign that's centered around like clickbait. It's a campaign that's centered on authenticity, our heritage, and people who are custodians of their own culture anyway. So having Ndadestana representing Sesotho, really amazing. And having Younger Chief representing Xhosa, really amazing. And this could only mean one thing. It's going to go to the other provinces with other artists who are already making music like that.
To have a platform like this that meets our heritage halfway with technology, you can go on a website and learn more about the songs that you sing at home, what they actually mean. I think it's the first step in the right direction in preserving our culture, you know. That has been the difference over some time, right? Technology has been moving at the speed of light and our culture has just been moving slowly. But to bring them together, I think now pushes the culture in music, you know. So for me, I'll always do traditional vernac in any genre that I do, whether it's R&B, Afro-pop, whatever. I'll always say it in vernac. I grew up on the likes of Brenda Fassie, you know. Those are the people that inspired me to make music.
Ke tsaba like Kenya Sesotho fashion. So how what is it about? It was aligned to what I do. It's just honkanto tradition and then we fashionalize them. Re etsa hore di be di kena fashioning wa bona. So ne ke bona e ka gare re fa tradition ya Basotho ya khale mantonyana nyana more mileage wa bona with better quality, better research le go batho ba khale wa bona. So it was very aligning to what I do.
So when it comes to the actual process, like being out there and really figuring out how much people know about culture, what did you find?
I've always known hore background mo ke tswang teng ntse ba preserve the culture. Ha ke ile haya, it's a world I always feel like, you know, I wish the world would know this side of.
For me, in my career, it's always been important to be myself. And I think also in Joburg, sometimes, you know, you kind of lose who you are. You try to find yourself through different things. And I found that the quickest way to find who you are is to go back and do more work on, you know, where you're from, you know. So being a Xhosa man myself and being able to go home with this brand and find out more about being Xhosa has been life-changing, to be honest, yeah.
Have you always believed in, you know, that this is your ethos, this is your signature and who you are as a brand?
I don't know any other way to be, you know, like for me, like my genre, hip hop, what I've loved about it, what drew me towards it the most was the ability, like the fact that anyone that does it, you know, the only requirement is for you to be yourself, you know, and I really enjoyed that type of challenge. And, you know, from the Eastern Cape, you know, the genres that we grew up listening to was house music, Afro-pop, you know, and Kwaito, you know. So I really felt like I wanted to add those elements into my music as well. And those elements actually helped me speak more about where I'm from and shed more light on the people that are from my province as well. What up? This is Younger Chief. Please say the Chief. Kwabanga ndaziyo ndingufaka unyawuza umbondo ungungushe uthatha kandayeni uhlama ngobenda amanzi ekhona. Umnandi uzazi. Happy Heritage Month and you're watching Trendz live on SABC News. Let's go.
Let's go. I mean, this is why we're your #1 destination for all things arts, culture, lifestyle, and travel. But on that note, we're taking another break. And when we return, Ms. Vio Kulati is in the house. Oskasuta. Trendz Live, we'll be right back.
You've been so good to me. Standwa, bulela maniko, gondipa wena. Sukhathazeka nganto. Sobeka izicelo zethu zaziwe inkosi. Umdala sipha amandla namacebo. Let's build this life together. All these years you've been the one. Oh baby, angeke ngikuyekele. Oh darling, ngoba nguwe ubambo wami.
Listen, I could listen to you sing the entire day. Pinching myself in studio right now. Afro soul and R&B music lovers, you are going to love us for this one. The multi-talented singer-songwriter from Makanda, Viwo Kulata, has kicked off a national tour that's aimed at uplifting and inspiring audiences across the country. She's announced this new venture through a single titled Nguwe Wedwa, the one she was just performing now, which features the much-loved musician Brandon Lulu. She's in studio with us tonight, going to give us a 4-on-1, a beautiful face and a voice to match. It's so nice to be you in this life.
Thank you so much. Fana now.
Welcome to Trendz. I am, listen, smiling from ear to ear that you are here. I have to first say, Happy Heritage Month.
Happy Heritage.
Like, is there a way that you actually use your music to express yourself and your culture?
It's always my language. I write more in my language just to like appreciate who I am as a musician and to appreciate where I come from as a Xhosa woman.
Oh, I love that. I mean, you grew up, like you said, you're Xhosa, but in Makanda.
Yeah.
How was it growing up there? Like, did the Grahamstown, Art Festival have anything to do to inspire you as a little girl in the career you chose now?
Yes, very much so, because I used to attend Arts Fest every single year. And then at some point I went to a jazz show and I was like, oh, people actually do this for a living. I want to try it out also. I'm talented, so let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I only went once and I feel like living in that kind of buzz, it does something to you. I love the fact that it's also influenced you.
It does inspire.
I mean, let's talk about your career just a little bit more and, tell us more about your journey. I mean, you started off your career back in 2018 through like a singing competition.
Yeah.
Since then, a girl's been booked and busy serenading the masses. Walk us through what that's been like.
So it's been an interesting journey, not an easy one,
Yeah.
but we've had beautiful moments from entering competitions, becoming a runner-up for the Emirates Pursuit of Jazz, backing for big artists, also releasing my own EP, which was nominated for a South African
Music Award of Summer. Yes.
So it's been really a journey of perseverance and, you know what, faith.
Oh man, I love that. But it's also just a reminder that it really is possible and that
possible.
things, just stick to it, do the work and it will actually come together. You have to tell me though, how was it working with Legends Zonke? Like, I'm so jealous.
I learned so much from her and I feel like, you know what, it's those moments where it's stamped into, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm learning from a legend and I could take all that free knowledge and put it into my own career.
Oh man, one day I'm sure you also want to like work with like artists that can learn something from you. What is one thing you want to instill with them, having have somebody also take you onto the lift? What would you want to instill in somebody else that comes up into this industry?
I feel like the best thing you can do for people is just put them in the environment and then be the best leader in that environment, because you cannot just sit a person down. Creative work is very complicated. You can't sit a person down and say, do this, this, and that. People just need to look and be inspired by what you are doing, and then they'll follow in your footsteps.
Give them that room to grow and to express themselves. Oh man. So for those at home that don't know about Isibani Collective, tell us a little bit more about this platform and how it's also aided you in your career.
Isibani
Collective.
Isibani Collective.
Yes. Okay, we're going to move on to something else. It's fine. For right now, let's talk about the track Nguwe Wedwa that you just sang now for us. Tell us a little bit more about that track and what's the flavor all about.
So Nguwe Wedwa is a love story. I love love. I love a girl. So this one is bringing back the culture of building in relationships, not getting into relationships because you want something from someone or they have something that you need, but getting in a relationship and being like, we don't have much right now, but we'll support each other and we'll grow together. Nguwe Wedwa that I want to grow with and do this thing with.
Oh man, and I mean, you did it with Brandon Lulu. Yeah. Is that you hinting by like you guys are in love, or was it just a collaboration, girl?
It was just a collaboration.
But why him? Why did you decide to get him to come onto the track?
So I've known Brandon for a few years and we have never collaborated before.
I see.
But then when I was making the song, I just felt like it needed a male voice. Brandon's all about the love.
Yeah.
I'm a lobola.
Listen.
I was like, his voice is perfect for this.
It is perfect for this.
I hit him up and like, hey, I need your voice. He's like, say no more.
Say less, sister, I got you.
Yeah,
I think what I absolutely love about the collaboration from the both of you is that, you both started on like singing competitions. You're both from like, other towns outside of Gauteng. He's from Mpumalanga. So it's kind of like these two kids making it out of their towns into the big city. It's so inspirational. So I love the fact that you guys work together. So like, are the other songs songs maybe that you're going to be releasing, an EP, an album, things that people at home need to know about?
Yeah, I'm working towards that, but for now, it's just the Rise Above tour. After this, the single is kickstarting the Rise Above tour, which we're having. We did our first one in Joburg.
Last week, Saturday.
Last week,
Yes.
Saturday. Next one in Makanda at home, and then on the 11th of October in Cape Town.
In Cape Town.
Yes.
Tell us more about, like, for somebody who's never been to one of your tours, what can they expect at these shows?
So they can expect music from my Love EP, and they can expect this song, guest performances, and songs that I'm working on to release as a full body of work.
Oh my gosh, so it's like you kind of will be like it's exclusive.
Exclusive.
Oh, I love that,
yeah,
girl.
They'll be getting exclusives.
I love the fact that you obviously are going to also take it back to Makanda, which is back at home.
Yeah.
But why Cape Town?
Cape Town, there are a lot of people on social media who have been following me in Cape Town. They were like, please come to Cape Town.
We
Please
want
come
to see you,
Cape Town."
Cal.
Yeah, we want to see you, so that's why I'm going to Cape Town.
I see. I absolutely love that. You said something about there's going to be actually like guest performances.
Yeah.
And like outside of Brandon, who could we be expecting there? Are you able to share?
It's a surprise.
Okay, who was there last weekend for those who want to know at home?
Last weekend we had Tumi Tusi and we had Mvemnyama, they also releasing their own music. So.
Oh man, this is such exciting times. I mean, just to wrap things up, I have to ask you, in 2022 on your Love EP, you did a track called Fine. It was giving a very Chris Brown and like, you know, Michael Jackson flavor. How did that all come about, Sister Kel?
So I was working with a brilliant producer, Wilson Okafor. He's Nigerian, and he's worked with big artists from Ayarasta, etc., etc.
Oh, wow.
And when we were working, he kept on sending me music, and I heard that one. I was like, wait, let's work on this. It's giving Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can put on this. So that's how it came about.
Oh man, and we love it, and we love the new music, and also we love the fact that you joined us in studio tonight. So
Thank you for having
coming.
me. Thank
Thank you so much. I'm more also excited at the fact that I get to dance the night away because you're also going to be wrapping up the show with a song. But you heard it from this gorgeous, talented musician herself. Once again, like I said, thank you for being in studio with us. And although Trendz Live is over, the show still continues because Miss Ma'am is going to be singing us out. Until we meet again right here on SABC News Channel 404, you can see that you tuned in tonight. Stay sweet. Good night.
Sendimfumene nzomunika uthando lwami. Sendimfumene uzondonwabisa imihla yonke. Ungowami. Ungowami, yebo mnandi enduko enhluphekweni.